Why do some people stay calm while others break under pressure? Look around you. We live in a world that loves to watch things crumble. When the pressure cooker of life gets turned up, most people crack. They panic. They allow the weight of their circumstances to shatter their focus, splinter their discipline, and break their spirit. But then, there are the outliers. The rare few. When the storm hits, and the winds are howling loud enough to deafen the crowd, these individuals don't run for cover. They stand like mountains. While everyone else is suffocating in panic, they are breathing slowly. They are processing. They are adapting. What is the hidden variable? What separates the person who breaks from the person who commands the chaos? It isn't genetic luck. It isn't a lack of hardship. It is a fundamental, uncompromising choice. Let's strip away the illusions. Life will always test you. It does not care about your plans. It does not negotiate with your feelings. And it certainly does not feel pity. From the moment you decide to pursue anything meaningful, you are signing up for war. Criticism, failure, rejection, and disappointment are not possibilities. They are completely unavoidable guarantees. They are the tax you pay for wanting to be more than average. If you step onto the battlefield expecting a smooth road, you have already lost. The world will break you if you let it. You cannot control the weather outside, but you must master the ship within. Control your emotions. Listen to me closely. Strength is not the absence of emotions. To be strong doesn't mean you become a cold, unfeeling robot. True strength is the ability to manage those emotions when they are screaming at you to quit. It means you feel the burning anger, you feel the paralyzing fear, you feel the crushing weight of exhaustion, but you choose logic, strategy, and disciplined action over panic anyway. You command your feelings. They do not command you. If you want to survive the heaviest pressures of life, you have to stop seeking validation. You do not need everyone's approval to succeed. Think about it. When you beg for the world's applause, you hand them the remote control to your happiness. If they have the power to validate you today, they have the power to destroy you tomorrow when they decide to stop clapping. Cut the cord. Your self-worth is non-negotiable. Ignore unnecessary negativity. The world is loud, crowded, and full of spectators who have never stepped into the arena themselves. They want to pull you down to their level because your ambition highlights their complacency. Not every insult or opinion deserves your attention. In fact, most don't even deserve a glance. Learn to stay silent. Train your mind to be an impenetrable fortress. Sometimes the strongest, most devastating response you can give to an adversary, a critic, or a doubter is absolute, deafening silence. Let them shout into the void while you build your empire. Turn your pain into motivation. When life hits you square in the face and knocks you into the dirt, do not lie there asking, "Why me?" Do not look for pity parties or handouts. Take that pain, take that humiliation, take that rejection, and turn it into raw, unadulterated fuel. Let it push you harder than you've ever been pushed before. Let the fire burn, but use the heat to forge your mind into iron. Separate your feelings from your decisions. This is the exact inflection point where 99% of people fail. They live as slaves to their immediate mood. When they feel tired, they skip the workout. When they feel frustrated, they abandon the project. When they feel hurt, they lash out and ruin relationships. You must break that cycle. You must become execution-oriented. Make your decisions based entirely on your long-term goals and your core values. Never, ever on your temporary, fleeting emotions. Your feelings are a terrible compass. Rely on your discipline. Protect your peace at all costs. Draw a line in the sand. Cut out the noise, walk away from the drama, and ruthlessly avoid toxic people and chaotic environments that do nothing but drain your battery and cloud your vision. Accept right now that not everyone will understand you. They won't see the vision in your head. They won't understand why you work while they sleep, or why you study while they party. Let them wonder. Great people are always misunderstood by the crowd. The masses gravitate toward comfort. The great gravitate toward the challenge. Build mental toughness every single day. You don't get tough by reading books or listening to speeches. You get tough by standing in the fire and refusing to melt. Train yourself to remain calm under pressure. Whenever chaos surrounds you, pull your focus back entirely to what resides within your perimeter of control. Your attitude, your effort, and your mindset. Everything else is just background noise. And as you walk this path, do not reveal every struggle. You don't need to broadcast your pain to the world. You don't need to post your tears, And you don't need to explain your process to people who didn't invest in your journey. Work in the shadows. Work in absolute silence. Let the world wonder what you're doing, and then let your undeniable results do the talking for you. Keep moving forward, no matter how heavy the load gets, no matter how dark the night seems, and no matter how broken the road looks ahead of you. Continue taking small steps. If you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. But under no circumstances do you ever stop. Bring the volume down slightly, but increase the heavy, gritty intensity, because at the end of the day, the strongest people are not those who feel nothing. They are the ones who feel everything. They feel the agony, the doubt, the exhaustion, and the heartbreak. But they look life dead in the eyes, and they refuse to let it stop them. Your enemies do not deserve your peace of mind. Never allow someone else's words to control your emotions. When you get angry at an insult, you hand your power over to the person who threw it. You become their puppet. Cut the strings. People respect those who remain calm. In a world full of reactive, loud, and impulsive people, the person who stays silent and composed holds all the cards. Staying composed in difficult situations shows true maturity and confidence. It signals to everyone around you that you cannot be shaken, and you cannot be manipulated. Remember this, not every battle is worth fighting. You do not need to attend every argument you are invited to. Learn when to walk away and save your energy for bigger goals. Winning a petty argument changes nothing. Winning in life changes everything. Pain is temporary, but growth is permanent. The sting of the moment will pass, the sweat will dry, and the scars will fade. But the version of you that survives the fire, that version lasts forever. Every single challenge teaches you something valuable, provided you are willing to learn instead of complain. To unlock that growth, you must train yourself to be comfortable alone. We live in a society terrified of silence, terrified of being left with their own thoughts. Break that dependency. Solitude can build massive discipline, profound self-awareness, and true independence. When you don't need a crowd to validate you, you become dangerous. Because at the end of the day, discipline matters more than motivation. Motivation is a feeling. It's a spark that fades the moment you get tired, cold, or frustrated. But discipline? Discipline is the machine that keeps you moving forward when motivation dies. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. It just executes. Stop overthinking. You are manufacturing your own misery. Most fears exist only in your mind, created by scenarios that will never happen. Breathe. Focus on the reality right in front of your face. And whatever you do, do not let your worst day define you. You will stumble. You will have moments of weakness. The one bad moment does not mean you have a bad life. A single chapter is not the whole book. Look at how you handle criticism and failure. Accept the hard truth. People will always have opinions. No matter what you do, no matter how good your intentions are, someone will criticize you. If you win, they'll call you lucky. If you lose, they'll call you a failure. Since you cannot please them, stop trying. Use rejection as redirection. When a door slams in your face, don't stand there begging to be let in. Turn around. Sometimes losing an opportunity leads to something far greater. The universe clears the path so you can build a better route. Never forget that failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is an absolute, non-negotiable part of success. You cannot have one without the other. Every master was once a disaster. Every winner has lost more times than the beginner has even tried. Keep your head clear. Never let success make you arrogant, and never let failure make you weak. Stay balanced. Stay hungry. Stay humble. Let them celebrate your setbacks. Let them talk. Let them doubt. And let them think you are finished. Because the setback is just the setup. Your comeback is always more important than your setback. Rise up, dust yourself off, and execute.